Yo, what is the deal?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man.
It's been a minute, man.
I mean, we got to get used to like this bi-weekly thing. That's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really like,
Absolutely.
we so used to doing this shit week to week. You know what I'm saying? And virtually, we kind of still do week to week. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know, that 1 week you getting some Patreon shit, and then the week after you getting public. You know what I'm saying? So that's really kind of like what it is. But I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely loving it. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, let me open this up. It is AJ. It is DJ Larry. It is the Mid Carter's In Catering Podcast, episode 71. Larry, what is up, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. First and foremost, thank you to everybody who's tapped in. First of all, to the new Union page on Twitter at @the_union_. First of all, thank y'all for that. Second of all, thank you to everybody that tapped into our live spaces, which is on the patreon.com/MIC podcast right now.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great space. It's turning out very interactive. We love being able to interact with people. So thank you for that. And I would also say, you know, whether it's Radio MIC, whether it's some other stuff I'm pretty sure we'll announce tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you gotta tap in, man. Like, that Patreon is only $3, bro.
Today, it's only $3, bro. Like, at some point, we're gonna be raising the price, man. And we need y'all to like really get into this early, because I'm telling you, like, the content that's on this Patreon, bro, it is documentary level type deals. It is a lot of like uncensored, like behind the ropes, behind the curtains type shit we doing on the Patreon right now. So you know, you got to tap in, bro. You got to tap in. Like, it's a lot of things that we talk about that we can't talk about on pubs because we'll get copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? So like, you need to pull up, man. Like, it's a lot of fun doing Patreon content. Like, so absolutely. Shout out to Luchador Mount Rushmore. Shout out to Radio MIC. Shout out to the Icon series. Shout out to everything that we've been doing on there. The spaces, you know, spaces now is actually, unless you pull up to the spaces that night on Twitter, you're not going to hear spaces unless you pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
But the great thing about that spaces is there's guaranteed 3 to 5 moments, and I'm being humble by saying that 3 to 5 moments that you're gonna want to go back and listen to and say, okay, when they said this was crazy, this is funny.
Yeah.
But you can't go back to it if you don't subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah,
it's
man.
$3.
Just $3, bro. Like, come on, man.
AJ has to, you know what I'm saying, supply his, you know, Maryland twerk fitteds. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. I'm a Duke fan, bro. I'm sorry. You know, it's nice. We have to be able to, you know, support these nice bait t-shirts.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got the Infinity Gauntlet bait on right now.
I got Black Widow because, you know, shout out to women. You know what I'm saying? Back here high. You know what I'm saying? I can't prepare.
Oh yeah.
But bait, I'm gonna let y'all know this now. Hey, man,
y'all was tripping. Don't do that shit again, bro. Y'all had me waiting a month for 2 t-shirts.
Brother, I was waiting a month for 13.
Like, yeah. You went crazy on that sale, bro.
Yeah, hey, bro. I couldn't beat it. I could not beat it. But what I need y'all to do, get it together. And hey, if you need 2 honorable young black men to represent the brand at MIC podcast, man, hit us up. Mid Carter's DET, brother.
Hey, listen, I want to quit my job. Y'all do understand this, right? I want to quit my job.
I don't listen. I'm thank God that I have a job.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but absolutely. I appreciate the job, man. Appreciate income.
If God allows me to leave my job to do this, I promise you, I am sweet chin musicking my boss. And I'm moonwalking out the door.
Moonwalking, cuz like I'm not, bro. I thank you for the opportunity, but Supreme wants to give me a deal. I got to go.
Listen, man, bait. I'm even willing to move to Seattle. I don't care. Like, pick a location. Just tell me where to go on my E40 shit.
Word.
Nah, but it's been a minute since we've been back, man, on a main episode. But I do want to say, big shout and round of applause to my guy, Kensei Abbott, man. That was a dope dope episode.
Yeah, really dope. I enjoyed having Kensei on very much. Like just learning about him alone was like, well worth the time, well worth the company of having him come on to the podcast. And like again, like shout out to him. And ever since that podcast, you know what I'm saying, like we've been cool and interacting with him and everything like that, like on social media and everything and the like. And Kensei is like, he's very much like us. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
that's why
like
that's why I was like, I think it'd be good to bring him on, bro, because
they're like off of the wrestling stuff, like
just dude, as a human,
like as a human, like bro, seeing him breaking down Dragon Ball Z episodes and sagas and stuff and everything like that has just been really cool.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's the thing about mid cards that I want everybody to understand. Like we get to it, right? We know what we're talking about. Yeah. But we have lives outside of wrestling. All right. Like we are actually outside. We actually wash our ass.
Yeah.
Women actually like us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, I know some niggas can't relate to that. You feel me? But we are not one of those wrestling podcasts or podcasts, period. That just sit in these rooms and talk shit and then turn around and like just be weird dudes.
Yeah, no. We were outside. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
outside,
that's probably like the sum of like not doing things on the bi-weekly tip, like legit, like last weekend both of us was just like out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, can I break the fourth wall on that?
Yeah, sure.
A little bit? Yeah, all right, so AJ texted me. He's like, hey man, which by the way, another big thing that's been going on. The Midcards Twitter page has been going crazy.
Yeah.
Whether it is live reactions so y'all don't miss out on what's going on with the show if you're not at home, if you're outside too. We let y'all know what's going on, giving y'all first access to a lot of articles. I believe these last couple days and week for sure, when we start to see more, Muse-like things and mid-carders Muse, it's been amazing. So I got to give AJ a lot of credit for that. Shout out to you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
But AJ hit me. He was like, hey, man, like, Friday, hey, man, I'm going to be outside, right? you want to cover SmackDown? Cover it. I'm like, nigga,
I'm be outside too. I'm like, well, I guess ain't nobody going to be doing this tonight. Have a great night, brother.
we go was like, hey.
Right. Because, like, let me tell you, bro, and it's a funny story, and it's going to connect to like this whole deal. So Friday, the Dodgers came to town. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows that I'm a Dodgers fan, thoroughly a real Dodgers fan. Okay, before we had Shohei, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a real Dodgers guy. So, I was like, hey, I gotta go see the Dodgers, man. Like this is literally something I've been like waiting for like since the season schedule dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, no, I gotta see the Dodgers.
Oh, yeah.
But sure, other than that,
$600 million man, hell
yeah. And then it's also okay. So the Dodgers are in the NL, the Tigers are in the AL. So they not always gonna play each other. Yeah, you got it. They may not play each other for another 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I gotta go to this game. And so Friday I did just that. I went to the Dodgers game, and
as you should have.
And honestly, like I was the heel of my section.
Yeah, let's talk about what that feels like,
brother. So I'm mind you, it's not even a high scoring game. It was a low scoring game. The game, okay. So for the series, we lost the series. Okay, we lost the series, but the game I was in attendance for, we won. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I think
that's always the best.
Yeah, it's always
always the best.
So I'm there. I got my Freddie Freeman joint on. You know what I'm saying? And Tigers, hey, they got 2 early runs and everything like that. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Then Freddie Freeman hit a solo to center, solo home run. I was like, all right, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Teoscar Hernandez, shout out to the home run king, the home run derby winner. Shout out to him. He had, I think he had maybe like 2 hits or something like that. Shohei was 0 for 4 going into the 9th inning. 0 for 4.
Damn.
And so I'm like, but by this time we were like tied up. You know what I'm saying? We tied up because, that's how baseball goes. So I was like, to think about Shohei, this generation's Babe Ruth. You know what I'm saying? And yes, he is. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's 0 for 4, that means you got to make sure he goes 0 for 5. Yeah. So you got to make the man walk, brother. You can't get that man a good swing. So the way he was holding that bat at that time, I was like, oh no, this one about to take off. This one about to take off. Everybody all happy, like, oh yeah, we about to, whatever. I just sat there and I was like, I wish I recorded this. I wish I recorded it. Shohei hit a double. I stood up like this. Everybody like, boo. I turned around and I was like, yes, boo me. Yes, yes. And I was like, and I never felt a high so much. And I was like, wow, that's what that feels like. So that's why wrestlers like being the bad guy. Because getting boos rained down on you, and this wasn't no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all good fun with the people in the section. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was leaving, we all laughing at it and everything like that. And so Friday night, actually, they do fireworks at Comerica Park. And I was like, enjoy the fireworks, goddammit. And then I even saw a little kid crying like next to his daddy. And I was like, yes.
You pulled the me, you pulled the
bro. And I'm telling you, I was like, yo, that kid right there, he's going to remember this moment. He's going to be like, I remember this guy had on a Dodgers jersey. He stood up in front of everybody. I hate him. And I'm so glad. I'm going to be the motivation in that kid's life to be successful one day. I really am.
You should be. Yes, you should.
But yeah, man, like it was a really, really fun game, man. I really enjoyed it. But except for the sun kicking my ass for like the first half of the game, it was like an extremely hot day. You know what I'm saying? The one was right under the sun until eventually it got nighttime. But yeah, man, that's where I was Friday. I was watching it. So I didn't watch SmackDown really until the day after. Like, so
bro. Yeah. You want to talk about not watching something until the day after? Bro, I was outside. I'll make this quick.
Yeah.
You don't, and we don't need audio for this. I'll just show you this real quick, just to show you what I was doing. Show the people who watch this what I was doing. So you see my smile. Larry, I'm up to no fucking good.
Bullshit.
Up to some bullshit, and then boom, my goddamn funk going crazy. Yeah, you see how close I am to this guy right here. So yeah, man. Shout out to my guys at WXYR, excuse me, in Memphis. They do a event every year. Well, they do a lot of events downtown at Central Station, which is basically, it's an Amtrak station that has a hotel attached to it.
Oh, that's hard.
And it's like a lobby at the bottom that does a lot of free stuff. So they announced a couple weeks back that Dame Funk was coming. I was like, And on 420 they had DJ Muggs, Soul Assassins, Cypress Hill, and I missed that one, but I was like, I gotta go. Dame Funk is my guy. I was like, I don't care how much it is, whatever. Then my partner, he was like, oh, it's free. I was like,
shit me,
buddy. So literally, like, my back is turning this way, right? I'm turned around, like I'm just at the bar, like, whatever, right? And it's an elevator right there, but I'm not paying no attention, right? So literally, I hear this guy, this like calm voice, like, "Excuse me, brother." I was like, "Oh, okay, man." I turned around, it was Dame Funk.
You see what that was? That whisper, that was a money whisper. You only hear that. You only hear that when some money around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he turned around, he dapped me up. I was like, oh shit.
Right. That means he's rich. You know what I'm saying? If he got a whisper, he's like, "Excuse me, young brother." You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me. You know,
hey, Magic Hour just dropped them. Shit, them residuals is doing really, really well. Yeah, man. That's the GOAT right there, man. So y'all check out Magic Hour right now. Check out anything Dame Funk related. It was a really, really great show. Yeah. But yeah, man, brother, I got back home. It was like probably like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Booted up my DVR and I was like, all right, let's see what happened on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that was it.
And that's
But
pretty much the same thing for me, bro. Like it was the morning after actually before I headed out again, headed back outside again the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like had it with my morning, my breakfast pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So yeah, we had a moment real quick. But
yeah, technical difficulties, but we're
technical
good.
difficulties.
We're good.
But yeah, we're back. But yeah, man, like I was saying before, like yeah, so like you said, both of us kind of caught SmackDown later on and everything like that. But between all this wrestling we've been intaking and everything, like another thing happened on Monday, and that is the largely awaited return to college football. Look, EA College Football 25 dropped for the early access folks. Now I did a trick. You know what I'm saying?
You did what I would have done, but explain to the people because this will be by the time this is out, y'all will have access to this game. But let me explain what he did.
So let me give y'all some free game. All right. When it comes to EA, and if you have, so I think if you have Xbox Game Pass, you get EA Play for free, if I'm not mistaken. Now, for some reason, I think it's somehow it's attached to my PlayStation account too. I don't know how, but I do got EA Play on there too.
EA Play is cross-platform, so
so it's cross-platform, so that's probably why. So that's strange and that's cool at the same time. So to save you all $30 that you really didn't have to spend, you know what I'm saying? To save you all, EA for every single damn near pretty much every single sports game possible, they give you a 10-hour trial.
10 hours, bro.
Per platform. So from Xbox, Sony, PC, like whatever, you get a 10-hour trial to play these games. So the same day, a lot of y'all pay for that deluxe edition or that $150 locker edition or whatever. Crazy. Now, if you wanted the locker, I feel you. I understand. That's cool.
It's a moment in time, brother.
But for you gentlemen, for you people out there that paid that extra, that paid the $5 so you could play on Monday, brother, you could have played for free on Monday for 10 hours of your time, bro. 10 hours of your time.
I know y'all not gonna play 10 hours straight.
You're not gonna play 10 hours straight.
If you playing 10 hours straight, brother,
you need to get a job,
brother. Do I have some over here? I don't think I have any in my desk right now. I was gonna, you know what? Actually, I do. It's right here, brother. You playing college football for 10 hours straight? This right here, this oil, the cloth. We are men of the cloth on this podcast. Listen, man. This oil might have to get broken.
We might need to put a prayer circle around you if you playing a full 10-hour trial in a day. Like, nah, brother, man. I love the game too, but not that damn much.
Go. Listen. Go. You know what the games you need to play?
Yeah.
The mini games on Indeed when they ask you like to make sure your browser is working.
Your browser's working, your skills when it's asking you for the add skills.
That's the type of game you need to be playing.
That's the mini games you need to be playing.
My brother, get a job.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, and it's been consuming my life, okay? It's been consuming my life, but I still have a lot of hours left before, because I got the standard edition. I did. So like everybody else, I have to wait for the full version on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Well, midnight Friday and everything like that. But until then, I can play this trial, and guess what? All my stuff carries over to the full game.
Oh man, what a coinky Imagine that.
So I just gave you free game. I just saved you $30. This is not new. EA's been doing this, guys. They've been doing this.
They do it with UFC. They do it with all. So for all y'all that is thinking about getting Madden this year, take the note right now.
Take the note. Get the 10 hours. And also remember that around the Super Bowl, before that, it's free on Game Pass. It usually goes free.
Brother, look, this is what you need to do. First off, in August, if you're smart, First, give us $3 for the Patreon. Do that
Exactly.
first.
Please.
Then
please.
give another $3 to show your work for our Patreon.
Please.
Then take $5 if you don't have Game Pass and get EA Play, bro. Simple as that. Pay that
Simple
little,
as that.
Pay that
Just
little cheap
play that little cheap ass shit.
A 4 for 4 ain't even $5 no more, bro. Pay the $5 and get you 10 hours of gameplay.
And then you be all ready for that Friday. Then it's like, oh man, I only paid retail price for my game. I didn't get them an extra $30 on top of the $5. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm just saying, look, that's just the way I did things. You know what I mean?
Plus, a lot of y'all are getting that extra points and extra things just so y'all can max out a dude that's gonna go to James Madison, Jamal Shakur. I'm looking at you. Look, man. Look. All I know is my guys, the Union, we are strong. All right. You know, we're not getting mint condition Jeep Wranglers.
Oh no, we're not doing
7 years ago as our NIL bonuses. You know
we're not. No, we're not. We getting Track Hawks, 2025 Track Hawks,
Panameras. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man.
I'm getting a penthouse, a high rise downtown.
First off, shout out to Coach Earl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Coach Lucci. You know what I'm saying, Donnie? Salute to you, bro. But yeah, man, y'all got to get it together, man. Y'all listen, Jamal. Matter of fact, hey Jamal, I have a question for you. You been back to school, brother? Yeah, you been back to wrestling school, brother? We don't know
Jamal.
ass,
Jamal.
Hey, just because mid-carders is on break. I mean, not mid-carders. Just because Critically Unfocused is on break.
Yeah.
We were on break for that time. Just because Critically Unfocused is on break don't mean that your ass is on break from wrestling school. Get back to class.
Get back to the mat, niggas.
I better, that might be the title of this episode.
Get back to the
mat, nigga. I better start seeing some Germans. I better start seeing some fisherman suplexes, some shooting star press, all that, bro.
Yeah, for real, bro. Like, hey, Jamal, you was talking you was talking crazy.
You are 5'9" and 217 pounds in real life, and you say you want to be like Eddie Guerrero. I better start seeing some
frog. I better start seeing some frog splashes. Yeah. I better start seeing some promo work. It ain't so much fun anymore, is it?
Yeah. Hey, all them cool Air Maxes you got, you know what I'm saying? Your Air Max 1, Dia de los Muertos, Familia. Nah, nigga. Where your wrestling boots at, bro? Where they at?
Where the boots at? I want to see work rates.
Work rate, brother.
You know what I mean?
You got us on this damn podcast talking to Kensei and Jordan and all these people like, yeah, man, my boy say he going to wrestling school. Nah, bro, get your ass in there.
Get in the dungeon. Get in the dungeon.
Yeah. Man of 1,004 hole arm bar, nigga. Yeah.
The man of 1,000 cap. That's what you are right now. Until you go back to that school. Until I see a certificate from that school, you are the man of 1,000 cap.
Until I see a motherfucking Jamal Shakur highlight reel in some actual matches, you are the man of 1,000 envelopes, nigga. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Envelopes.
Hey.
But shout out to Jamal, man.
Love you, bro. Yeah. We can't wait till Critically Unfocused comes back. But yeah, man. So that's what's been going on, man. Brother's been on college football. You know, occasional fades in the fighting academy still get handed out here and there. Yeah. The union strong, man.
Very strong. The union is strong. The union is growing exponentially.
Exponentially, yes.
And we're just, you know what I'm saying, we just vibing out and like just again being a nice creative collective unit, you know what I'm saying? And it's been wonderful, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate being able to do this with my guys, man, with my brothers in arms. So hey, absolutely. It's only up from here, you know what I mean? So that's exactly what's going on.
It's only up from here. And I mean, while we're here, I think we can go ahead and announce this, AJ, if it's not too much for our patrons, what they can expect coming up. So I'm not gonna make this too long. I'm just gonna get to it right quick, man. So next Luchador Mount Rushmore will be July the 23rd. That is this upcoming Tuesday, everybody. Right around the corner. Right there, man. The daily special. Now, you're probably wondering what in the hell is this cover for? And why is this cover? You're going to have to watch to find out. But I want to give a big shout out to Nelson. Big shout out to Jordan Holt for coming back to the podcast. and we had a great time. So tap in and let us know what y'all think. And yeah, it will be live on the Patreon on July the 23rd. So pay that $3.
Pay the
Pay
three,
that
man.
$3.
Pay the three. Pull up, man. For sure. For sure. So I guess you know what I'm saying. We did a few housekeeping things real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Got caught up, but now we got to get caught up on some newsworthy items. So let's get into the news. Mid Carters and Catering Patreon is live and direct with exclusive access to the Union Discord and loads of extra content like Radio MIC, Luchador Mount Rushmore, and Icon. Beginning only at $3. Subscribe today.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I knew it. I love when he does that.
So, something real interesting, man. Something real interesting just dropped. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the announced table, in WWE, things are changing up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We getting a little ESPN flavor added to the booth.
Whew.
We got the one and only Joe Tessitore is joining the WWE announced team. And I think it's been said that he is actually going to be joining the SmackDown booth.
roster.
Yeah, so he's going to be on with Wade Barrett and Corey Graves on Friday nights. Not really sure exactly when he's going to be joining. If it's my assumption, I'm thinking October.
I want to say it would make sense when they go on USA.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be on USA October, and that would just honestly make the most sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going to be he's going to join that booth. And I think I saw something where they said Corey may take a step back.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Maybe slightly. Just maybe because the thing about Corey Graves, you know what I'm saying, and what I'm feeling like, especially like within the last few years of like having Corey Graves, like I've become more accustomed to appreciating Corey Graves's like placement on the announce table and everything like that. I definitely enjoy Corey Graves more than I enjoy Pat McAfee. Like I'm not a Pat McAfee guy. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
All right. So do not be surprised, guys, when college football season ramps up in that time period if Corey is slotted over with back with Michael Cole on Raw.
Which I would love because I love Corey Graves and Michael Cole together.
Oh, look, the way they rib each other, like even when they ribbed each other, I want to say that was at Clash at the Castle. No, Clash at the Castle. Like where he was like folding his arms, and then like before they cut to commercial break, you could see him breaking character and laughing. Like you can tell they're having a ball over there. So
yeah, I very much like those two together. But Joe Tessitore, of course, like coming from the ESPN college football background and everything like that. Like
Monday
again,
Night Football.
He is responsible. He's responsible for so many legendary calls in sports. You know what I'm saying? Like I really am looking forward to seeing how this transition into like the wrestling sphere. Of course, it's going to be different. I hope Joe is prepared because wrestling fans are really, really different than sports fans in terms of how, you know, the play-by-play is being done. Like they will nitpick and do the most weird things to try to criticize. Being orcs and marks to try to criticize somebody who's new into this space and everything like that. But me as a Joe Tessitore guy, you know what I'm saying, especially coming from the college football space, like I'm really, really looking forward to this. I think he's actually going to probably translate a whole lot better than like Jimmy Smith did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's going to transition 20 times better than Jimmy Smith did.
Yeah.
Simply because I feel like ESPN has covered WWE so much in the last couple of years. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be right at home. Like
and like you like we both was like we both kind of had the same guess of like when he would probably show up, and I'm thinking like USA too. When SmackDown eventually goes to USA this fall, which is going to be great. And then like when you think about like Raw and the Netflix deal and everything like that, you kind of want to insert Corey Graves into that fold with Michael Cole a little bit there. Like I know McAfee is you know he has Teflon. he's
has his
Teflon
place.
in his company
He has
now.
his
You know what I'm
place. He
saying?
has his
But
place.
I don't like McAfee transitioning into the Netflix space. I just don't like it.
Bro, you cannot tell me, because I just thought about it. Corey Graves, Wade Barrett, Joe Tessitore.
Yeah.
This is a Cody Rhodes hire, because that's 3 damn suits in that announce booth right there.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, see, this is the type of stuff we like. Like, we know his commentating is gonna be cool and all that, right?
Yeah.
Nah. When Joe come in with them real Armani suits and start really busting their ass, and they gotta get their fit game right, oh, that's gonna be funny as hell.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Pay attention to Wade Barrett about week 3. Like, he ain't going outside.
Yeah, no, Wade Barrett, you're gonna be like, damn, Wade, Hugo Boss this week.
Hugo Boss.
Oh, okay, all right.
You got on a polo suit. That's cool. That's all right.
That's from last year's collection, right? Oh, okay.
Man, gonna start throwing out some monograms.
Right. That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, man.
Like, JT right there.
Right. On the cufflinks. JT on the cufflinks. You know, that shit gonna be hard, man. That's gonna be really dope. But yeah, man, like, so I'm really, really looking forward to Joe Tessitore, like, especially like this is also improving the WWE and ESPN relationship at the same time too. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
because we getting a lot of placements there, man. A whole lot of different relationships and everything like that happening with WWE. Another one we gonna talk about soon. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to get to some other news real quick because Jordan Grace. You know what I'm saying? So basically, her TNA deal was amended. was amended this year to end in January. So her TNA deal was supposed to go beyond that, but she said, "Oh no." She went down to NXT a few times. She went to that Royal Rumble. She was like, "Hey, dog, we changing this up. I'm leaving in January."
So for y'all that's listening, if you look at my username, you see what type of time I'm on tonight.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get to that later.
Yeah.
But with Jordan Grace specifically, it's something about just being stuck in Nashville or being stuck in Canada and then coming to a full live audience that's not the same people. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. Like, what did Punk say? Oh, there's actually people on this side.
There's people on this side of this camera now.
Yeah, man. I mean, this was expected though, because I mean, I want to say not in 2023 with the hiring freeze and with the talent relations change up as well. But I do want to say she had some interest before. It was just one of those things where she just continued to bet on herself.
Yeah.
And the results are paying off. I mean, I know her and her husband had at one point wanted to be on, but he had his Ring of Honor deal and, he has his own style. But Jordan Grace, let's ask the real question. Does she get the Kevin Owens NXT run or does she go straight main roster?
I'm going to say this. If she's in the Royal Rumble again,
main roster.
Yeah, I see main. I feel like because you can't really say, hey, she didn't have a NXT run because, hey, she popped up. She was on NXT a few times and she even did Battleground. So that's another thing. But would it hurt if she went to NXT? No, it wouldn't hurt. But yeah, it would be a real quick turn. You know what I'm saying? But somebody like Jordan Grace, I think straight to main roster. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is that the landscape or what's on the way for NXT is going to be like, yo, she don't even really need to be down there. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, we've gotten Jordan Grace, the Rascals, Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
I mean, Endeavor, who made TKO and made, as Winston likes to call him, Big Whale.
Yeah.
They're the streaming partner for TNA. Something's afoot here. It's one thing if you do a crossover show and things like that. Something's afoot here, man.
Yeah.
I'm just, And Slammiversary is coming up too.
Yeah,
For
you got
them.
Slammiversary is on the way.
Slammiversary 2024 is going to actually take place this weekend.
Yeah.
So that will be this Saturday. So just remember, we told y'all to watch out for that. So when it comes back around, if you see some WWE talent, I'm just saying, man. Hey. And it's in Canada too. Yeah, don't be surprised.
Yeah.
It might be something funny going on with that.
Yeah, it might be some funny business going on. You know what I'm saying?
Natalia, I'm looking at you.
maybe a NXT champion also from Canada may show up. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But in other, speaking of contracts and everything like that, Natty, she re-signed to WWE as expected. Like, I never really thought she would ever leave. She's a lifer to me. So we don't even have to spend much time on that anyway.
Yeah.
Finn Balor has signed a 5-year extension with WWE. Finn is not going anywhere. Finn basically by the time Finn's contract is up, he's going to be like 50. So
I like the fact that Finn and AJ got there in like 2014 and 2016 respectively.
Yeah.
And we're both like, bro, I've been here. I don't want to go over there. I don't want to go over there for why? For what? Like,
yeah.
For what? Like, nah. Like, so I can't against the guy that was the young boy over there? No.
Yeah, nah, no thanks.
Nah.
We're good. I like this money over here. I like living here.
You want me to face Captain fucking New Japan?
Right. Nah. I've been there, done that.
Like,
it's over.
They are so grandfathered in. They even got Gallows and Anderson back, dog. That's how you know. Like, yeah, man, they're not going nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. Now, to get to the big thing, like, I mean, I guess we kind of need to do a timeline of events here.
Before we get to that big thing, let me just give a big shout out to AJ Styles and his match with
absolutely.
Banger. AJ is built like a motherfucking dog show cane Corso right now, just strong as shit. Like, yeah. And also
Io Sky. Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Let me tell you. Left it all in the ring. Left it all in that ring, brother.
Listen, man. I knew what type of time she was on when she came out with the mask. I said, yeah. Anytime somebody comes out with a mask in another country, you know it's lit. So shout out to her and shout out to Julia as well, man. Julia, don't seem too hurt to me.
No, she looks like she's ready to go, man. Like Julia lost to Saray. Shout out to Saray too, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
She'll be back eventually.
One day she'll be back. But yeah, they balled out. She dropped the Mary. I think it was to crown the inaugural Marigold World Champion. So Saray is the new Marigold World Champion over there. So shout out to Saray. But yes, Julia, she has. Her contractual obligations are now completed. So it's just a matter of time at this point. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of someone else that was contractually obligated, met all their obligations, and not only met their obligations, but also canceled a few of them on the way.
Oh, boy. All right. I'll lead us with this.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. I just want to let y'all know, when y'all check out this Luchador Mount Rushmore that comes out, we recorded this the week of the 4th of July, I want to say. If not, maybe the week before. But, like, we recorded it the week of, right? And, again, big shout out to Jordan Holt. Classic episodes on the way. But, brother, so let's go back. All right. So let's go back to 2023. Stephanie Becker, my girl. Stephanie Becker was a part of the inaugural New Japan Strong Women's Championship bracket that they had, right? Yeah. First match was her and Mercedes Moné, and the other match was Willow Nightingale and I'm sorry for forgetting this right now. And I'm gonna pull this up so I can make sure, because it was somebody else that was important at the time, because remember, this was before Jade came over. Jade was still technically in
AEW. She's probably right before she did the Statlander match. Probably like right before then.
Yeah. All right. So this was okay. It was because this was at Resurgence 2023. We just had Resurgence 2024. Shout out to Gabe Kidd and shout out to my boy Kensei Abbott for throwing up the too sweet on Eddie Kingston, even though he had a broken leg. That's forever goated. So yeah. So this is May 2023. This is right before Jade left, right? Yeah. So Mercedes Moné had debuted earlier in the year at New Japan, and this is her show that they had in Long Beach. Now,
the Cow Palace,
the Walter Pyramid, but you know. So bottom line is this: even Mercedes has acknowledged that this belt was created for her. It was literally the
Mercedes belt.
The Mercedes belt, right? You can call it other things if you want to. I'm just trying to be serious for just a moment, right? So Willow beat Momo Kogo, shout out to her, and Mercedes beat Stephanie back here last year. Now, this to me is when I feel like more people started to notice who Stephanie was because she was already working her tail off in CMLL. Now, in CMLL, she was tag champ and she was the main champ as well, right? Yeah. Keep this in mind. Now, fast forward to May, right? Mercedes wins the TBS championship.
Yes.
Hilarious because she won this when Jade wasn't there. Hey, duck some smoke if you ask Larry, but hey, what? This is just me, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right. Now, if you paid attention, Tony Khan has been trying to find ways to get Forbidden Door over because the trick of it just being New Japan has worn off.
Nope.
So he has done more with CMLL in the past year, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's also due to his, which I'm going to get to, his failed relationship with AAA.
Correct.
Which we will get into. But let's keep this going. So you get to Forbidden Door, and it's CMLL's Stephanie Vaquer versus Mercedes Moné, only for Stephanie Vaquer's New Japan
Strong Championship.
All right.
So this is Mercedes Hogan doing her routine of becoming a double champion.
That was the red flag right there. Now,
correct.
Now, had this been title for title, you would have known. Now, the same way when Ospreay and Swerve was only for the AEW title, that was the red flag right there.
Mm-hmm.
Cody and Logan Paul only for Cody's WWE champ. These are the red flags that there are no stakes involved with this.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. So, of course, Stephanie Vaquer does the job, right? Now, you asked me, I think Stephanie did a better portion of the match than Mercedes, but it wasn't the worst match I've ever seen, right? I've seen worse. But
Stephanie stood out a lot more.
Oh, absolutely. So absolutely. Yeah. So, of course, like with other Japanese talent, when they go on an AEW show, people start to notice, right? Or other Latin talent, because, you know, I was very privy to know about Pentagon and Rey Fenix and Vikingo and some of these guys before their AEW runs because they were legends on the indies. But I'm not going to sit here and act like I was the biggest Commander guy or anything like that. Now, Bandito was big in Ring of Honor, and so was Roosh. This is why I'm,
correct.
Yeah, LIJ all day. Now, that being said, she got a lot of attention, a whole lot of attention, and people were like, she'd be great for the AEW Women's Division.
Mm-hmm.
Mind. Now, that Forbidden Door was on a Sunday, right?
Correct.
We record Luchador Mount Rushmore that week, so that's probably like July 1st or something like that. We just give the timeline, right? It literally comes out that from CMLL announcing, because CMLL does an event called Fantastica Mania, which is like their version of like Battle of the Belts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not AEW Battle of the Belts, but more so like WCW, Clash of the Champions.
Clash of the Champions. Yeah.
You see different people from different promotions coming in. It's just a big, jamboree, if you want to say.
Jamboree of wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like homecoming for wrestling, but like with different independent companies, right?
Yeah.
And other mid-level companies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was set to defend her title against Willow and I want to say La Hedra, and then literally they announced, yeah, Stephanie. Not only is she not gonna be at the show, she's giving up the title.
She's giving up titles. All shows after tonight are now canceled. Her appearances are now canceled.
After she literally had a show where she defeated Tessa Blanchard.
So shout out to her because she jobbed out Tessa Blanchard on her way out the door. Hey, that deserves a Dom DeMarco.
Flex bombs on all.
Right, flex bombs, all that.
Now, what makes it even funnier is a lot of people don't know that Stephanie Becker is literally Chilean. She's not Mexican. She had to move from Chile to Mexico. And again, if y'all think how we treat ourselves, imagine how Mexicans would probably treat somebody that's not from Mexico, right? But so all this is going into effect. Now, she made a statement and was like, hey, I'm gone. Appreciate the time. Whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the neckbeards are like, hey, well, she's going to AEW.
She's going to AEW, man. She did a good showcase, so she's going to come to AEW. Now I have a theory. I have a theory about this.
Oh, I know what your theory is.
My theory is that she probably had a type of like they already knew what the money was. She already knew what the money was like. Okay.
Before you continue, did you listen to what Conan had to say about this?
I did not listen to what Conan had to say.
I did.
And I know Conan is going to definitely be a better resource than myself.
So, give me your theory, and I'm going to tell you whether or not you're right.
So I believe the money was like, Tony, hey, this is what the money's going to look like if you come over here. Mm-hmm. Now, funny thing, Stephanie, she was at NXT Heatwave. Supposedly at NXT Heatwave.
She was
supposedly there. So somebody said, oh, what they offering? Oh, they offering this amount. Hold on real quick. Hey, Hunter. Yeah, I'm here with Stephanie. Yeah, they offered her this. So I'm gonna tell you this. This is the first time. Okay, this is probably the first time WWE has actually flexed on AEW. I think officially this is the first time they pulled a flex like this. This is probably kind of what happened with Nate Frazier too. This kind of happened with Nate Frazier too.
Okay.
No, hold on. No,
all right, go ahead.
They found out, and then they was like, oh, we'll give you this, and now mind you, she has gone on record in interviews stating, hey, WWE, that's my dream.
Yes.
It's my dream to be in WWE.
For years.
Now, not only are you about to fulfill that dream, they about to give you the money that you wanted and even more. Psst.
All right.
Tony, lose my number.
Okay, so that's your theory.
That's my theory.
Let me tell you what actually happened so you can laugh your ass off. All right.
Okay.
So, shout out to you. You're a purveyor and you know what you're talking about. But let's get to what really happened, which is hilarious. So, Stephanie was backstage at Heatwave, right?
Yeah.
And what happened was AEW, for instance, coming from Conan's source, and who's very directly involved with this, AEW literally had already made the offer, right? Mm-hmm. She had her foot in the AEW door. She went to Heatwave just to, check it out, see what was going on.
Oh, they got donuts. Oh, wow.
Correct.
They got,
correct.
Wow.
Hold up. So,
this shit ain't not ghetto after all.
She went and she literally told them, well, I appreciate it, but they made this offer, right? Mm-hmm. Shawn Michaels himself called Stephanie Becker, literally told her, not only do we want you, here is a full year planned out of what we have in store for you if you decide to come. Yeah. And we will pay you more. Mm-hmm. And this is what happened. Now, another thing that I want to note about this, right?
Yeah.
You talked about their first time flexing on AEW. If you ask me, their first time flexing on AEW was Dragon Lee, because Dragon Lee was literally in a tag. Hold up, he won a tag match.
Yeah.
With his brother in AAA,
and they unmasked him.
No. That's before. That was in AEW when he was. They unmasked him on AEW. He goes to AAA with Dralistico, wins the tag titles, and then gets on the mic and says, "Hey, I appreciate y'all, but I'm going to WWE."
I don't even know why y'all gave me this title, but I'm going to WWE.
And remember, that was the first time one of those signings for WWE made ESPN. Mm-hmm. Remember?
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, you had Nate Fraser, you had Dragon Lee, you had the October 4th surprise birthday party. You had Ethan Page, which I'm not gonna lie, that was hilarious. Ethan Page one. Like, he won the championship within a month. Like, let that settle in.
Crazy.
And then, which he also said that he didn't know until 2 weeks before they signed. He said they called him and was like, he was like, yes, I don't even care what the money is. Yes, I'm on my way. And pulled up. Salute to betting on yourself, Ethan Page. You're a world champion.
And again, it's so funny how these signings happen, and then they come over to WWE and they be like, "Man, this really is no ghetto ass shit over here."
Hold up, brother. I'm not done. Yeah. Hold up. With the Stephanie Vaquera thing, 2 reasons why she didn't. One petty thing, but 2 reasons why she didn't go. Yeah. Number 1, like our great friend in Radio MIC Volume 3 guy, CM Punk. These motherfuckers didn't have her travel together once again when she came to repeat. I'm like, AEW gotta have the worst valet service of all fucking time.
I mean, they played CM Punk. So if they ain't had travel together for CM Punk, they damn sure gonna have travel together for Stephanie.
And what makes it even okay, now CM Punk, obviously CM Punk, but what makes it worse for Stephanie is 2 things. 1, this is a CMLL world champion. Number 2, this is a woman. So for all y'all that don't know how to treat women, man, you can't tell a girl you're gonna pick her up at 9:00 and then don't show up to 12:30.
Don't show up.
Smack the shit out of you.
And she got or make her take public transportation. Yeah, brother.
Which includes Uber. Which
includes Uber.
Man, shit. Go up to a bad girl right now and tell her, "Hey, man, like, I can't come and get you. Just meet me up here." What?
Yeah, she gonna end up talking to another motherfucker at the bar.
Bam. Or she gonna call that man or another nigga to come over that night, and you just gonna be at the bar trying ordering the special for yourself like a jackass. So that's thing number 1. Thing number 2, her quote was, they said that they really believe she did not like the drama that was going on in AEW locker room, which, I mean,
totally understandable.
All right, let's be honest, bro. Who's one of Stephanie's best friends in this wrestling thing? Thunder Rosa. Now, look at how AEW has treated Thunder Rosa.
They do Thunder Rosa. Yeah. It's nasty work. Nasty work.
Even recently, right? Deonna Purrazzo, who had her own buzz, and AEW, and look what she's doing. She's on Saturdays with Thunder Rosa.
On the dead slot.
Duking it out, by the way. They are going federal, but no one's watching it.
Nobody's watching.
It's just like all you people that get on here and be like, "Man, Athena's putting on bangers." Like, nigga, I'm not finna pay to watch Ring of Honor.
Watching that, man. Man, stop, man. I am sure I ain't watching Athena, but hey, whatever. But
the point I'm making is she would have been another Athena. She would have been another Thunder Rosa. She'd have been another Saturday Night on Collision. We have Stephanie Vaquera versus Wild Nightingale for the TNT Championship.
Like, oh, brother.
Listen, man. Look, and look, I got a lot of respect for a lot of women in the AEW's women division. They're sometimes the best part of that show, to be completely honest, when they have time. But it's like, dog, nah, she wouldn't have done nothing. She wouldn't have done nothing. And then, like Conan's guy said, I'm pretty sure WWE was like, "Hey, we will help accommodate you." We will help you with learning English. We will help you, with the translator and all that.
Yeah.
Also, not to mention the fact that a lot of people in CMLL who AEW is like buddy with now were wanting her ex-boyfriend to come back, who that has a whole domestic case with her right now.
And
trigger warning, people. Sorry, but I'm just saying, like,
and that's just nasty work. Even, and that's what I'm saying. It's so many weird cases over there. Like, it's like, why would I go for this unsafe ass bullshit when y'all are co-opting this piece of shit? At the same, like, why am I putting myself in a hostile environment versus my dream? Fuck out of here.
Y'all over there co-opting Chris Jericho, but we're not. Yeah. We're not gonna act like this happened. Also, literally on both sides, the TBS belt is not gonna get you anything because Mercedes is never dropping that. So good luck with that. Number two, and not to Stephanie Valkyrie. That's for damn sure. Yeah. Number two, Tony Storm will literally face anybody but Mercedes or those people. So it's like she wasn't gonna go over there and get over, dog. Like, no. She was gonna, and Conan said it best. She went over there, she talked to the Mexicans, and they were like, hey, this is what's going on. Like, look, bro.
Go to WWE. Go.
Look, I'm pretty sure Pentagon said, look, I just trademarked my name myself when this shit is over.
Oh, and his contract is coming up. His contract's coming up soon, too. So
when you see NXT on CW, and it's like anybody that comes out, you see that Cyril Mel drop down.
Hey, man. Hey.
Turn it up. Listen, man, when he gonna look at Io Shirai, like, oh, hey, funny seeing you here.
Funny seeing you here.
I remember when y'all beat the shit out of me.
Right.
Yeah.
But the whole Stephanie thing, and then what's also so cool about this is that Sean is the one that dropped the knowledge. He's the one that dropped. He said, "Hey, welcome to the WWE family, Stephanie Valkyrie. See you in Orlando. Like, see you on NXT." And not only that. Oh, we got a live show in Mexico. Come on, man. Not only that, Larry. Not only that. Not only you didn't go speak or wave and no shit like that.
You having a match. Get your gear. We're not changing your name. We're not changing your
name. We're not changing entrances. We're not doing none of that shit. We putting you out there in front of your people, and you are going to be celebrated. And you are going to have a great match with Isla Dawn. And
Isla Dawn. Oh, also a tag champion, by the way. It wasn't like she just went out there and beat some NXT enhancement talent.
No, she went out there a women's tag champ and just had a ball, and it's just been up, man. Like that right there just lets me know the time we're on when it comes down to this WWE shit. Like this is it's different, bro. Like it's a whole different ball game now.
You know what's funny? My theory, you talk about your theory, Conan's theory. This is Larry's theory. The moment Sean knew he could get Stephanie back here, he called Damon Kemp and said, hey, bro, your brother ain't here no more. So, I mean, we really ain't got
why are you? So why are you?
Your brother got a weird case. He's not around no more. So come back in a couple years, but
if that,
but because Damon Kemp can actually go a little.
Yeah, he can go. He's definitely better than his bum ass brother, but he was just like, budget cuts. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be all right. You'll Powerhouse Gym. They might be hiring.
That man said, hey, who else can we go for Stephanie right now? I promise we will. And the fact that this was around NBA free agency makes it so much funnier.
It so much funnier because it's it's our free agency period too. You feel me?
Man, Sean said, hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mid Carter's apron right now. We giving you apron budget cuts right now.
Right, exactly. So, and we got Julia on the way.
Hey, I didn't want to say it, but look, bro, prayers up for Kalani Jordan and Roxanne because y'all about to be in.
Oh man!
September.
And then we got someone from the Indies, Delta from the Indies.
Delta's on the way. You got Megan Bain, who's also on the Indies, was supposed to be with AEW. Apparently, that contract
Apparently
didn't work
that
out
might
either.
not work out either. So, hey man, I am here for women's wrestling. I'm here for women's wrestling. Hey, look, y'all talk about this black and gold shit.
Man,
While we had some times, but my brother, I am living in this period, my brother.
New day. Yes,
hey, it is a new goddamn day, and I'm ready to see these women ball, brother.
Brother, I'm telling you, like, that's the thing. Like, the men, it's like, okay, cool, but this is the women's chance to have their black and gold era right now.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you, hey, the men need to be nervous. Hey, look, y'all need to have some matches on Tuesdays. Y'all need to have some matches outside of like a few of my favorite, like Javon Evans, amazing. Like that, I love that kid.
Yeah, man.
But
the young OG,
and we'll get to that a little bit later. But like the men, y'all better come on. That TV time might be short, and I'll be like, man, Julia's here, so I don't know about you tonight, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, and look, hey, what you think gonna happen when folks hit CW and you start seeing some of the main roster guys come down because they finna be the face of CW?
Hey, John Cena having a farewell tour. Be careful. Be careful.
Be careful, brother.
Be careful.
Hey, nah, man. Look, y'all better get it together. Y'all better, hit the promo classes hard.
Yeah.
Was on Jamal Shakur earlier. Hey, some of y'all with these promos, get it going.
Get it going.
But yeah, man, the women are womening. I love it.
Yeah.
They about to start headlining these PLEs. At this point, we got No Mercy, which is going to be in.
No Mercy is taking place. They're doing. Okay, so No Mercy is taking place in September 1st at the Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado, and then the following night is going to be Monday Night Raw, also taking place in the same venue. So they're kind of doing the same thing they've been doing with the PLEs, like having like a SmackDown / PLE mixed in with like a Money in the Bank, for example, or something like that. So, and then they're doing the same thing with Halloween Havoc.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Now, which will be Sunday, October 27th.
And then what's the date again for No Mercy?
In Hershey, Pennsylvania. No Mercy is September 1st in Denver, Colorado.
So September 1st, No Mercy. CW, October 1st.
Ooh,
October 27th, Halloween Havoc. Yeah, man.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Hey, man. Hey, Trick Williams, I know you was on FaceTime with Ilya last night. You better listen. Listen to what Ilya was saying to you, brother.
Hey.
Listen to what Ilya was saying.
Hey, man, look, man.
Hey, get in the dungeon. Get in the dungeon, bro. Get in that dungeon. But hey, man. But moving on. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this period of NXT, bro. I am ready for this shit.
All right, but my theory though is just due to like the popularity of it. I think Julia's gonna go for the main NXT Women's Championship, and I think Stephanie is gonna go for the North American. I think
there's nothing wrong with that because you want to build that North American title up a whole lot more, especially and Sol Ruka's in that picture too for that title at the same time. So, and I will talk about those names actually coming up on NXT this past week.
Yes.
But yeah, man, definitely different placements there in terms of like trajectory of like what they're going to do in NXT. But another PLE to mention, we still don't have any word yet on Survivor Series, but supposedly Survivor Series is going to be taking place in LA at the brand new Intuit Dome. The home of the LA Clippers. Have you seen the Intuit Dome? Like, have you seen
yes,
that shit looks crazy,
brother. Let me tell you something. That's the thing. The Intuit Dome. I know it's a Clippers arena, but that's going to be the new LA arena for concerts.
Yeah,
bro.
Man.
They're opening up the arena. Like their opening day is Bruno Mars.
Yeah, Bruno Mars, August 15th.
So, bro, let me tell you, that arena when it comes to like live events outside of like the Clippers, it's gonna go crazy. And man, I'm not mad at it because here's the thing, brother. I never thought I would see the day where Future Hendrix, the Wizard, Pluto, you know what I'm saying? Was used for WWE PLE, GTA, of all things.
Yeah, the Bad Blood joint is hard. That's hard.
In LA?
Yeah, in LA.
In November?
In November.
The Thanksgiving week? Oh, man.
And Inglewood.
They about to go stupid.
Bad Blood in Inglewood is crazy, by the way. That's crazy.
Bad Blood is in Atlanta. Survivor Series?
Okay. You're right.
Survivor Series, it's all good, bro.
We're
good. Survivor Series in LA, we're excited, y'all. We're like, listen, Inglewood Survivor Series. Not in cold ass New York City. Not in
and sunny, warm Los Angeles. Yeah.
Where you can wear a hoodie and some shorts. You know what I'm saying? Dog.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be crazy.
Dog.
Woo. Now go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah. And then like just even think of like guys that made their bones in LA area. You know what I'm saying? Like even guys that's on top right now, like Jacob Fatu and Survival. Woo!
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Man.
But yeah, man. But speaking of, I'm glad you brought that up in terms of the family, the bloodline, and everything. In terms of returns coming soon, Jimmy Uso apparently has been cleared and should be returning back to WWE TV any week now. My guess is they gonna hold him back a little bit because Big Dog, Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief. You know what I'm saying? He's on the way. So supposedly, and I think we all kind of like guess this anyway, that he's gonna make his return at SummerSlam. So that's something to look forward to. Shout out to all the Cleveland people that will be in the building for SummerSlam.
Shout out to everybody that's gonna be at Cleveland, man.
Shout out to y'all that's gonna be down there. But yeah, man. But definitely shout out to Jimmy Uso, man, because I think he had a bad neck injury or something like that, and he hasn't wrestled since the write-off when Solo turned on him and everything. So it's going to be exciting to see them together. And my guess is you probably going to be inserting Jay into that fold again somehow, some way too. But
Jay ain't finna let his little brother outdo him, man. Come on.
Man. No, of course not. But yeah, man. But that's pretty much it. And like, and then just to piggyback off of the whole Stephanie keeping her name and everything like that, supposedly WWE, they filed in a registration with everyone. So you'll be able to keep your name even if you left the company for a little bit. So they not changing names. They're not harboring names. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a new day. So we're probably not going to see any more people get repackaged so much and get their names butchered and everything like that. The creative man days are over. The nasty creative man days are over. So shout out to everybody there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is petty as hell of me, but I know you've already said it. It just makes it so much funnier when you got guys like Adam Copeland who can't use their name.
It. Oh man. It warms my heart. It warms my heart.
Oh man.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to the guy who still thinks he can jump off of fucking sales at
that everybody in the world was like, "What are you doing?
Why are you doing this?" But hey,
why are you doing this? But hey,
this ain't about Adam. This ain't about him. However, it is about something else, and that is Larry. This week in wrestling.
Let's get it.
All right, man. So SmackDown, you know what I'm saying? We had a pretty solid show. Pretty solid show of SmackDown. Watching SmackDown just feels so quick now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just such a quick show.
Because we're not recording on Fridays no more.
And that too. Oh, I'm so grateful for that. Oh my God. I'm so glad those days are over.
We can go to Dodger games and be heels, and we can go kick it with Dame Funk and tell him how great the Magic Hour is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But yeah, man. But yeah, we had some real interesting things take place on SmackDown. Of course, the celebration of Tiffany Stratton becoming the youngest Miss Money in the Bank. You know what I'm saying? She came out to talk her jazz, talk her shit, and then Bailey comes out. You know what I'm saying? She comes out and she's like, hey, Tiffany, hey, you may be Miss Money in the Bank, but don't think you're going to cash that in successfully. You're going to be the first person that's actually not going to have a successful joint.
Which is crazy because when you think about it, it's like, damn, ain't none of them ever failed. None of them.
So, none. There's never been any failed women's cash in. So, hey, Bailey's already pulling the card. She's saying, hey, you're going to be the first one to fail. And then Miss Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax herself, comes out, and this was a pretty cool segment, man. Like just to see the dynamics here and everything between them. It's Tiffany and Nia versus Bailey, but Nia versus Tiffany at the same time too, because Tiffany was ready to try to cash in on Bailey right then and there, but Nia turned around like, "Girl, what the hell are you doing?"
Hey, that was so funny when she looked like, is this bitch serious? Like,
bitch, are you
serious? Tiffany, like, yo, Tiffany Stratton being Day and Nia being Craig in this story.
It's some funny shit. Yeah, that's literally Friday.
It's literally Friday afternoon.
Right. That's some funny shit.
And Tiffany Stratton is top flight in the world. So yeah, man, that's funny as hell.
But also, I want to shout out to Michin, to Mia Yim, man. I want to shout her out, man. She kind of been on fire lately with me, man.
Been working her ass off.
She been working like the stuff she been doing with Jada Parker and NXT, like that street fight was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been rocking with it ever since. And like she ran out with the kendo stick, and then next thing you know, that turns into a match between her and Nia Jax. She loses, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to keep Nia strong going into SummerSlam, but she had a nice rumble with Nia Jax in this match, though.
All right, I'm gonna say this now because we didn't mention this because we've talked about this before at length. Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta check out previous mid-card episodes for this, but the rumors have been ramping up more about more mid-carder titles for women.
Yeah.
I'm in the boat of I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, same.
But if it's true, based on what they have been doing, it would not surprise me if the United States champion, which would be on SmackDown, would be Michin, and it would not be surprising on Monday if the Intercontinental champion was Zelina Vega right now. The way they both have been, like, even though in losses, they still have been putting in work and getting characters over the last month. So
yeah, some type of reward for like a Zelina, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or maybe if you want to, make it a jump start for like Lyra Valkyria, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Or
I do think now is a good time because when you look at like the top, right?
Yeah,
it's tough because like even with the men, right? You've got Drew, Punk, Rollins, Priest, Gunther, all these monstrous guys, right? So it's cool to see Sammy go against Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Pete Dunne eventually.
Yeah.
Ludwig and all these different guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really great. This Chad Gable. It's really great to see. So for the women, I feel like we're at that point too, where, on SmackDown specifically, to me, the top is the three women in this feud right now.
Mm.
But also you got Bianca and Jade on the outside too, eventually. Charlotte eventually. So for the other women on that show, I'm not mad at, Mia.
And can't leave Naomi or Blair Davenport out of it.
And they're perfect for that type of thing too. Chelsea Green, my girl.
Chelsea
you know what I'm
saying?
They're perfect for that. So I think now's a good time for it.
Yeah, or even if you want to maybe start off with one and you have it floating between both shows, like how you do the women's tag championships, you know what I'm saying? Something along that line, you know what I'm saying? Like, but again, just like you said, I believe it when I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like they kind of doing a pilot for it with the women's North American championship and NXT maybe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, speaking of which, like, what did you? Okay, because it seemed to be some controversy around Sol Ruka and Kalani Jordan's match. at NXT.
Heat Wave.
At Heat Wave, right? I almost said Battleground. At NXT Heat Wave. With everyone, I don't know. I won't say everyone, but like people being like super weird about, oh, this is a real work rate match and all this stuff. And I'm like, brother, really, these are two athletes.
You mean Flippy Man comparing himself to this match?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. First of all, I knew when they gave Kalani Jordan that title, she was going to catch a lot of heat because she was not the fan favorite to win. Right. Granted, if you're presented, but you got to remember, I think Cody Rhodes in his Chris Van Vliet interview, which is really great. Everybody check it out. It's better. He gives a better perspective of the WWE documentary than what you actually saw, right? I think
of course he did, because it's not a bunch of Brian Gewirtz lines or Dwayne Johnson lines over voiceovers.
When he said, hey, you know, when the truth comes out about AEW, it's going to be a whole different ball game. Yeah, which we've known for some time. But hey, okay. But
we just waiting for you to say it, brother. That's all.
He said it best, right? There's people of WWE who watch social media and that's their thing, right? Mm-hmm. There's a whole section of WWE where they're on social media, but WWE on social media is not their thing, right?
Yeah.
So to people who watch NXT, which has been repackaged as a family-friendly but still kind of edgy content, Kalani Jordan is a white meat babyface.
Yeah.
She's going to win. Would I have liked Jada Parker to get it? Sure. I think she's worked her butt off. I think, you know, Michin has worked her butt off. Sol Rook has worked her butt off. But I think people have to realize in this era, too, going back to our conversation, if you don't have a title, it doesn't mean that you're not
good. It doesn't mean that you're not good. Yeah. And then that also piggybacks off of like what Bailey was saying, was like, yo, it's no better time than now than to have compelling stories that are centered around women that don't involve a championship.
Brother, Cody Rhodes the past 2 years has been the most over wrestler in the wrestling industry, right? Mm-hmm. That's not taking nothing away from Roman Reigns because he was the champ. But Cody Rhodes came in on fire, got hurt, came back on fire, has only lost a handful of times. He's over, brother.
Yeah.
He didn't need a title. The title was literally the coronation for him, right? Mm-hmm. But that being said, it just validates why he's the champion.
Yeah.
You got to build up a run. Like, Drew, Punk, and Seth are doing this, and there's no title involved.
No title involved, yeah.
And it gives opportunities for guys like Damian Priest and Gunther, who may have been on the back burner, to do what they do. So you don't have to have a title. And I think that, in the words of my brother Offset, I believe all men should stay out of women's business. That's
exactly.
Business.
There we go.
Yeah, stop comparing yourself to women's matches, man.
But amazing match that they put together at NXT Heat Wave. I know some people are trying to like talk down on the match, like trying to say like, you know, but they look, those ladies, they brought it. I enjoyed that match thoroughly through and through. Great spots and everything like that. But yeah, man, I feel the same way too, man. Stay out their business. Worry about it. Enjoy the fucking show. And that's all there is to it.
Sol Ruka will be just fine. And for everybody listening, look at how long Trick Williams wasn't a champion until he finally became a champion.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to happen with Sol Ruka. She's going to have her moment at a big PLE. It doesn't have to be right now. As long as she has great matches, that's all we care about. So
exactly.
Yep.
But yeah, man. But yeah, kicking it back over to SmackDown real quick. There's something to pay attention to. Okay, something to pay attention. And I know it may get laughed at a little bit. But this buddy tag team of Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin.
It's two bald guys.
I've never been an Apollo Crews guy, bro. I've never been an Apollo Crews guy. But I will say that I kind of like these two as a tag team. I'm not even going to hold you.
The fact that a year ago, these two were in NXT just trying to keep job security.
And you know, and look, on Baron Corbin's side, I think he had it, but it was just like, hey, let's go down there.
The gimmicks was bad.
Let's find another gimmick here. Let's do something. Let's do some rehabbing. Let's make you actually human. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make you human. Let's show your personality a little bit. And we got some magic with him and Braun Breaker tag teaming and everything. And it was like, and look, let me tell you something. If there's somebody that enjoys their job a lot, it's Baron Corbin. This motherfucker loves his job.
He ain't never leaving the
he loves his job.
He will retire and be a host on the bump before he goes and takes a bump anywhere.
He'll have a WWE cooking show, grilling show.
Like I want y'all to realize, like, it's not a parody that they paired him with JBL, because literally that's what he is. If JBL was in WWE today, that's who he would be, especially with his boxing background too. Like, but great matches in NXT. Great matches.
But I'm kind of liking this, and then they tossing them in the feud with Legado del Fantasma right now, so we getting it's gonna get a little mixy there, man. I want to see where this goes. You know what I'm saying? In terms of, like,
shout out to Angel and Umberto for re-signing the bag.
For re-signing and getting that bag. Hey. Real bag chasers, you feel me? Hey, whatever.
Nah, in that Conan video where he's talking about Stephanie Becker and just WWE, he talked about how WWE has been looking to get into Mexico. It's just they stopped because of the pandemic.
Yeah,
he was like, but if you check the tone of his voice, you can tell he's like, I'm really gonna have to do business with these guys because I just can't do this with Tony. These guys just keep missing these dates. I can't keep on doing this. Like, I asked them for somebody great. They sent me this mid-carder that ain't doing nothing. Like, Sammy Guevara's not even showing up. Yeah, man, let's get NXT Mexico popping.
Yeah, let's get NXT Mexico popping. Hey, come on, dog. Let's go.
Yeah, and listen, Angel is a perfect person if you want to, get some talent.
Absolutely.
Him and Umberto. Shout out to R.I.P. Garza Jr. But yes, this feud is great because we're not getting black. We're getting non-Mexican on Mexican violence. Finally,
yeah, exactly. So that's something to pay attention to. It's kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? Another budding feud, Naomi Blair Davenport. That's something else to look at. At the same time too, Naomi actually defeated Blair Davenport, and Blair Davenport did the little switcheroo, the little quick turn.
I love the delayed. They delayed it perfectly. Yeah, it's like, okay, she may have turned a new leaf. Nah.
Shit's negative. Shit is negative. Don't beat me again. You feel me? Like, But and also shout out to Bianca and Jay looking yes. Before that, thank you so much. You made my TV smile. Thank you very much.
That's how Kevin Sullivan said it best, man. Jay gets a pop when she sits down.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
No belts, ain't wrestling, no matches on television right now.
Just getting the fits off. Just getting the fits off. Yeah, getting your fits off and getting money. That's exactly what I like to see there.
Man. Come on.
For the main event, we had to rematch DIY versus A-Town Down Under. And DIY, they collect the win. Let me tell you, I'm very, very happy to be hearing Johnny wrestling chants now on main roster. Same. I'm happy. I'm glad we're here. We strayed the course. You know what I'm saying? We stayed the course. So, them boys, they tag team champions. We are on that right trajectory of repeating what DIY did in NXT. We heading there. We almost there. You know what I'm saying?
I need y'all to do the knowledge on something because it just hit me as a recording live.
Yeah.
That other company did Bash at the Bash Beach Break, whatever they called it, in February of 2022 or whenever that was, 23, right? They were supposed to sign Johnny Gargano then. They did not, right?
No, they didn't.
And that was in Cleveland, right?
Yes.
And where is SummerSlam this year?
In Cleveland. 100 shots. In
Eddie
Cleveland.
man.
But I'm bulletproof.
So fuck him.
So fuck him. Woo! I love my job. But yeah, man. We got all night.
That's
all night.
Feel, man. I'm so real.
But listen, but this was broken up. It was very short lived because the bloodline showed up. The bloodline showed up. Also, we had a conversation between Cody and Randy. But Randy was like, "Look, KO's not here tonight. I know you want harder battles, but I'm telling you, if you get jumped by the bloodline, I'm coming out there, bro. Like seriously.
Also, it's gonna be people winning your championship.
One of your championship,
and I'm gonna have your
and
back.
I'm gonna have your back
as I look at this title off in the distance.
Hey, look, I know y'all want. I know everybody's waiting for Randy to hit the red button, but I think it's about to. It's gonna take a little time. I think it's gonna take a little time.
Depending on if they pivot Cody away from this bloodline story after SummerSlam for Roman,
maybe so. But the thing is like I don't think Randy wants to be a heel again.
I don't think Randy wants to be a heel again either. I do think though they've played it smart with bringing Randy in, making all of this directly tied to the bloodline,
the old legacy days and the old legacy days.
Just ever since he's been back, it's like y'all took me out for 18 months. I'm gonna whoop y'all ass, and also this is my boy. Also, everybody hates Logan Paul. Shout out to LA Knight.
Shout out to LA Knight.
Please,
we are official.
Please
get that belt off that motherfucker. Please.
But
it's time.
But main event happens. That tag team is about to break up. Because it's time. They both need to. We need to see what Austin Theory can do. Grayson Waller, we know what he can do.
We know what Grayson Waller can do.
Let's see what we can get out of this. But I know what I got out of this, and that was literally one man gang known as Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu, and that's why I'm saying like this wasn't broken up by the bloodline. This is broken up by Jacob Fatu. Mind you, he's clearing out the ring so everyone else can come out.
Just so Solo can make his entrance, dog.
Dog, that's crazy.
This man is literally Luca Brasi in wrestling form,
man. For real. He is Luca Brasi. And except he's way smarter. I will say that. He's very smarter than Luca Brasi. He's not stumbling his words. He probably doesn't have to practice very much for the things he's going to say.
Yeah.
But hey, look, he cleared that damn ring out. Hey, he did one of the cleanest BMEs I've ever seen.
Brother. That moonsault off the top rope, like
the Tope Atomico.
Tope Atomico. Yeah, for a dude that big,
man, that's crazy. I Jacob scares me. He scares me, and I like it.
He should,
and I like it.
He beat your ass. What's he doing? This right here.
He's gonna pray. He's gonna pray. Gonna go to church. He's gonna go to church. He gonna go to church
with his 7 kids.
With his 7 kids, and then after church, he gonna play Meet the Wops.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, hey, that's just what it is, man. Hey, he's a complicated man.
Yo, you know we talked about the pop out in the LMR when y'all watched that. But bro, if I would have seen Jacob up there with the whoops,
that would have been crazy.
Jay Worthy, holla,
right? But hey. Cleared out the ring. Cody comes out. He's surrounded by everybody, and then for somehow, some way, Cody is hung on the ropes. Randy comes out, gets put through the table, vintage Randy Orton style, and that's how SmackDown is. You know what I'm saying? Like solid show, really solid show.
First of all, the fact that it was on Fox and they couldn't catch Jacob in the heat of the moment saying.
Man.
Yeah, I know Tama Tong is like, dog, I got the easiest job in the world.
I got the easiest job in the world.
All I gotta do is just halfway wrestle and throw the ones up.
And throw the ones up. That's it. That's it. Put the suit on. Put that suit on, nigga. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Oh man. Yo. Oh man. Yeah, man. When Roman comes back,
it's gonna be hell to pay.
Roman will cry. Paul is gonna Yeah, bro. We this fourth, fifth-ish inning of this bloodline story right now is great, man. It really is, dog.
When Paul said we're only in the third inning, I was just like, bro, there's more. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, because there's more.
He wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't lying. So
wait till that big 6'10" brother from Japan comes over too. Oh, just wait.
Yeah, it's just gonna be. This is about to be crazy, man. This is about to be crazy. But to get over real quick to Raw, two things with Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy's home. Mommy is home. Rhea Ripley is home. She's looking great. Still, I can tell she's not 100% cleared yet because I don't think she's taking any action until SummerSlam.
Yeah. They've even said that they want to like keep her like on some like legit no touch until SummerSlam thing.
But also, when it comes to Rhea Ripley, shout out to Rhea Ripley because Rhea Ripley is now going to be in Call of Duty. Along with Cody Rhodes, along with Rey
Mysterio.
Hey man.
All right. We need to find out who the community brand manager for Call of Duty is because they've targeted me twice in 1 month.
Yeah.
First. Gundam. That was number one.
Yeah.
And like a few weeks later, WWE. All right, bro. What is Activision cooking up?
Well, hold on, Larry. Hold on, Larry.
Yes.
That's not all about Call of Duty. They're adding a deathmatch game in which you're basically going to be wrestling, and you cannot finish your opponent without hitting a finisher on them.
Okay, yeah, let me go put
this. This is some different shit, man.
I don't. Put my Black Ops 6 pre-order in. Fuck it.
Hey, man. If you got Game Pass, you playing Black Ops Day 1. You playing that Black Ops Day 1.
Another AJ worthy tip. I'm
just handing out free game, man. That's what I'm doing.
Listen, man. The game is to be told, not to be sold.
Not to be sold.
But if you appreciate us, pay that $3 and we'll take it. You feel me? But look, man. Listen, Monday Night Raw. Also on SmackDown, shout out to Andrade and Carmelo.
Oh yeah, Andrade and Carmelo. Yes, we got bangers on the way. Yes. Hey, and I also liked how in that whole interview, and he was asked, "Hey, so what's next for Andrade?" And he said, "Him." And I'm just like, whoa, double, triple entendre right there. Like, I feel that.
I acknowledge you.
I acknowledge that.
Man, hey, man. Again, I'm betting on myself, brother. So
yeah. But yeah, definitely shout out to that too. Forgot about that happening. Man, SmackDown was solid.
Fire, dog.
Yeah, SmackDown was fire. God,
look at how fire SmackDown was on the night we decided to guys being dudes. Like,
exactly. Man. But yeah, so Rhea Ripley, she's out. Dom comes with the rose in pure Eddie Guerrero fashion. You know, he's trying to get mommy back. You know, I like how she was basically curving him the whole night and everything, and also. You know, Jay Uso, this nigga Jay is a fool, bro.
Okay, Jay Uso ain't shit, but Damian Priest is the funniest
instigator ever. Oh my gosh, bro!
I told you.
He's like, I told you. He was like, hey man, matter of fact, you put in a good word for Rhea for me. You know, tell her I said, like dog. He did the Friday after next on her.
I'm telling you, he's correct. And look,
bro.
Listen, first off, the week that she returned, he said, I was going to tell you something, but I'd rather you see it.
Right. He on the phone with her and shit. He like, he said, you here? Okay, bet. I bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey.
AJ, how would you feel if every time you try to have a clean fight, they just keep interrupting your matches? Then you go backstage, and what do you see? You see 4 grown men, 3 grown men, and four grown men in your clubhouse
playing the game.
First of all, 3 of them are playing the game. The other one is telling you about his girl problems every fucking week. We've all had that one homie.
Yeah.
that would just tell you about his girl problems. You'd be like, bruh, shut
up, man. Like, shut up, please.
Why are you talking to me? Go talk to her.
Like, ain't your father around or something? God damn.
Like, bro, get a therapist. Like, stop talking to me about this. Like, don't you see the predicaments I'm in? Like, fam, I had to go through Jey Uso, fucking
Seth Rollins. Then somebody tried to cash in on. Then Drew tried to cash in on me.
Drew freaking McIntyre. Like, yeah, which I had to deal with that in his home country. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah. And now I got Gunther.
Like, get out my face. Hell yeah, I'm instigating.
Yeah,
but yeah, man.
He had a fade with Jey Uso not too long ago.
Yeah,
it was still like, hey, dog, I think you got it.
I think you might have a chance to bag.
They said, dog,
and they like, hey, look at this nigga. Look at him.
Dog, he said, hey, you gonna take that? You gonna take that?
You gonna take that? He's like, nah, she mine. And then she like, and then she like, wait, hold on, I'm what?
Hey, Priest, the true New Yorker, dog. He pulled the state property. He said, hey, you should go handle that. Okay, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go ahead. You should handle it. You should handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Like, hey. But yeah, that was hard. You know, the whole Eddie China thing, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you see a little bit, you see some of it in it, but it's a whole different flavor to it nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Which I love because towards the end of the show, Rhea was like, first of all, I'm not yours, you're mine. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty.
I would have folded too.
Yeah. Same.
Hey, folded. Umar kiss my ass. I don't care. I don't care. Buddy Matthews salute because brother.
And also shout out to Rhea who just got married. You know what I'm saying? She just got her and Buddy just got married. So shout out to them, the happy couple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Also, the second thing I want to point out,
yes,
Gunther hates poor people.
Bro, look. I was like, really making Damian Priest Dusty Rhodes right now? Like, the Puerto Rican dream? Like, dog.
Bro, he viciously cooked El Capitan. He cooked him, bro. He cooked him. I'm not going to hold you. He cooked him.
He said, oh, that's cool. All that rah. Yeah. We ain't afraid of none of that.
He was like, hey. He said, hey, first of all, being homeless is a choice. First of all, I don't know nothing about that broke shit. Like, you got me fucked up. Like,
he said, man, he said it wasn't my choice. And it's like I love how they're blurring reality because like Priest himself is like great, right?
Yeah.
But it's also like, nigga, after all I've been through, and now I get called broke on top of this. Like,
I'm getting called broke.
I love that Damian Priest has become the most disrespected world heavyweight champion, and it's just making his run so much more great because it's
absolutely.
When he overcomes these obstacles, where it's like, oh damn, he might drop it to Jay. Well, he got to drop it to Drew. It's in Glasgow. Oh, Steph just came back. He should drop it there. And it's like, I don't know if he gonna drop it in some. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I don't know.
And we know Hunter likes long range, man. He don't like short range. He don't like that shit.
I stand with the Puerto Rican dream, man. I stand with El Campeon, brother.
But he got cooked. He got cooked. He got cooked.
Listen. He went from being over on that weekend, kicking it with Stephanie Vaquer, to getting cooked on Monday nights. So,
he got cooked. Got smoked. But hey, shout out to both of them having a night, man. But yeah, the Gunther and Priest, let me tell you, in terms of investment, I am all the way in, brother.
First off, Damian Priest just beat Braun Strowman clean.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
And believable clean at that.
Hey, Braun gotta, I don't know what Braun gotta do, but he gotta slow down. He looks like everything hurts. Like it's just like,
sure bro. It does. Well, remember he was out for what, a year and a half?
Yeah.
Close to it. He was out for a long time.
Like he's not moving like he once did, brother. But hey, even still, like that had a solid match with Priest. You know what I'm saying? Like that was cool. But yeah, the a few other things to note that night. Sonya Deville defeats Zelina Vega. This little faction that they got going on, you want to keep your eyes on that. That's crazy. We're not doing that. I know what you're doing. We're not doing it. But if you want to see it, it's on Twitter. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm not even gonna tell you the name of this faction. But it's all Larry's fault. I have nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with it.
I just like saying what's
I did
on everybody's
not tell
mind.
Larry, hey, post that. I didn't do that.
First of all,
you got to prove that. First
and foremost, right? I posted this on my own page. I don't post.
I know you did. Of course.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying. So any of my recklessness is not associated with.
But I'm also lying. I'm also lying, by the way, right? Too, right? I just said.
We want to tell what really happened.
I'm also lying, but at the same time, I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Oh, listen, man. Look, man. In the words of Pusha T, man, I want all the curses. Me, okay? Like any problem you got, the ad is right there. All right. I ain't running from nobody. I don't need no spokesperson. We the union. They gonna stand there and watch me get packed out. And I'm gonna come back to the party later. It is what it is, bro. Everybody got to do it on their own sometimes, man.
Hey, it's like that. It's like that sometimes.
And that's
you know
the way it is. Come
on,
but
I'm fucking with what they're doing. Shayna, of course, Shayna Baszler, she's a hooper. You know what I'm saying? She's also about to be doing Bloodsport again with the Creed brothers. The Creed brothers also going to be doing it. Whom I also want to speak about right now, because man, okay, I'm gonna ask you right now because we probably really didn't have a chance to talk about them yet.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling about the YS6 right now? So far.
I like it. And I'm going to tell you why I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why I like it.
Yeah.
When they made the conscious decision to say, we're not going to drag this out forever after the reveal of the actual group.
Yeah.
Like, they got to it. Bo is Uncle Howdy. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Rowan, my God. Yo.
Yeah. Great tape. Great tape. Really good tape.
Dog. Blurring the lines, man. Blurring the lines. Rest in peace
respectfully
to Luke Harper. You know what I'm saying?
And Brody Lee. Brody Lee.
Yeah, both characters. Because Luke Harper's character for WWE was great, but his Brody Lee character, you know, on the Indies and in AEW, like, you know, shout out, rest in peace. And the thing is, like, there's like all those people have their own uniqueness. Like, wait, I think really, I can't wait for Joe Gacy to break out of this. Joe Gacy is going to be the one to me that's going to really benefit the most from this because Nikki and Dexter, they're going to have fun playing with how crazy they are. But Joe Gacy being that Raven in this, like,
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Man. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
all
yeah.
Right.
You see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. I felt that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's flock time. It's flock time, brother.
I'm with you, man. I'm liking it. The one thing I love is the fact that they're baby faces. That they're also in the mid card. They're also blurring a lot of the lines. Yep. Look, people not gonna hate Wyatt shit, bro. They're not gonna hate it. Like it's always gonna get cheered. There's always gonna get, you're always gonna see the fireflies. No one's gonna hate this. Only time they're gonna hate it is if it's on some heel shit and they're in the main title picture. Like that's when people are gonna hate that shit. But I think being in this creative space of Triple H era right now, it's going to stay in this space in which it's in. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's really good. I'm liking the fact that Bo is stepping outside of the Howdy get up too. You know what I'm saying? Like we actually saying Bo Dallas.
Bo is Bo.
Yeah, Bo is Bo. But I will say during this segment, because it kind of like we saw two things happen here. Finally, Chad Gable calls out Bo Dallas, then the Creed brothers have finally aligned themselves, suited and booted with Chad Gable. I know y'all want to keep calling this Team Angle. Please stop doing that. Please stop. Just it's Chad's thing. Let it be Chad's thing. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't end there. Now, the one thing I will say, like, goddamn, they beat the dog shit out of Bo, and I'm like, okay, this is going on too long. All right. whoop his ass, slam him a few times, hit the finisher on him, and then we get the Wyatt's out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just too long of an ass whooping. I'm like, bro, come on.
I loved it. You know why? Because first of all, I knew they was going to be up to some bullshit because they dropped that VHS off the fucking McAfee show. You knew some bullshit was coming that night, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that Bo was getting his ass whooped but laughing the whole time, I was like, oh, this is some sick shit that we about to get into. And I love how powerful that tag team trio is on any given night. But they seen them other four coming to the ring. They said, nope. Got on down.
Yep.
And they got the hell on down.
Yeah. So yeah, that spooky shit injected. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it. I like where we head, and I want to see where we going with this later on. Real quick. Oh, Sheamus and Bronson Reed, that happened, but a nice little storyline thing. Petey Dunne, the bruiserweight. We finally getting a bruiserweight now. It's kind of gotten pushed into that space because Tyler Bate got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And damn, like we not expecting Tyler Bate back until next year. So this just jump started Petey Dunne's singles career, and now he's beefing with Sheamus and everything. So
listen, you talked about Johnny wrestling. Man, I know Johnny's a family man, but fuck all that, dog. Yeah. This is what I've been waiting for. Yeah. Listen, in the words of that brother with that beautiful Michigan Wolverines hat on, this shit means something to me. Man. Bruiserweight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need Pete Dunne and Ilya Dragunov in my veins on this man. I need it.
Yeah.
I need it. Yo, Pete Dunne for IC champion. My campaign is starting tonight, nigga.
Oh wow.
Like,
okay.
I need it. But not too soon though.
Yeah.
Build my boy up. And I like the role that Sheamus is in right now, where he's literally like, look, I'm just here to fade, bro. That's all I want to do. I just want to come to work, drink a couple pints, and fade. It's all I want to do.
But I want my family back. Like I want my family back. But y'all not fucking with me. So hey,
because Ridge is out there being funny as hell,
Ridge
trying to find himself.
Chase you and fucking and Petey hates Sheamus. So that's what
Pete said ain't no
family, bitch. Fuck out of here. Fuck
like,
that.
Look,
Fuck the family.
I'm tired of getting jumped by Karrion Kross, dog. I'm gonna start fighting back. Like,
but speaking of Ilya Dragunov, him and Sami Zayn main evented that night, and of course, I mean, it was obvious that this was going to end in DQ because a certain genetic freak was going to get involved, and that's Braun Breaker. And man, let me tell you something, man. I am as a somebody who watched these NXT babies, I'm just so happy to see them on main roster. It still blows my mind. I'm like, damn, Ilya Dragunov is main eventing Raw. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, Mello is out there. Braun Breaker is being a fucking menace and main eventing and on regular television.
I mean, for up until last year, EO Scott was
EO.
Like,
you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's just really crazy seeing these guys in these positions now, and I'm just really, really happy for them. But like this match, and it again, Sami Zayn, of course, they were hooping in this match. Braun Breaker is just continuing to give Adam Pearce hell.
Diabolical son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
And he look. I love the spear. Okay, I love the spear shit. But please slow it down just a little bit.
That's me with Jake.
Yeah,
sometimes it's like take it down just one gear, just one gear.
I swear because the famous thing now is doing the spear around the ring, running around the ring, and like so Sammy got out the way, and I swear Dragunov's knee like went up like and towards his torso, and I swear Braun hit his knee.
Yeah,
and hit. So it's like both of y'all like I don't want you to hurt Dragunov, and then I don't want you to get a concussion from hitting his fucking knee. So it's like slow down just a little bit, man. But yeah, man, like that was really great. Like the show closed with a DQ.
The show
from Braun
closed
Breakers.
with Braun Breaker standing in the ring, dropping his nuts on everybody.
On everybody,
I
you know
am
what I'm saying?
him.
Yeah, man. Like so that was hard, man. But yeah, so basically that was the Raw thing. Of course, Jey Uso defeats Dominic.
Drew
And
McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Oh God, yeah,
is goated because
yeah.
he said, "I'll be damned if I apologize."
If I apologize,
bumps.
He said, "Hey, Adam Pearce was like, look at me when I'm talking to you." I was like, "Yo, hold on, whoa, Adam."
Hey, look, we are gonna put some respect on 7-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion Scrap Daddy Adam Pearce. All right.
Hey, Adam Pearce is like, hey man, people disrespecting me too much online, bro. I'm not with this shit, man.
I love how like the mid 2010s guys are doing that. Hey, I still got it. Because between him
and Nick Aldis
and Wade Barrett, Wade been looking like Wade has been dying to get some Nexus bars off on CM Punk. I just know he is.
You saw the merch. He said, "Motherfucker, is that a Nexus shirt?" He's like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Wade want to give Phil a bullhammer so bad.
Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, man, dog. I'm not gonna lie. You want to hear the grown man roar at Royal Rumble? Oh, that Bad News Barrett, that Wade Barrett thing.
Oh yeah. That'd be crazy.
Woo! Yeah.
But yeah, man. But yeah, Drew McIntyre, he's like, bro, and he's still suspended because he didn't apologize to those refs that got hurt. So this is crazy.
You know what's best about this storyline? Like everybody's right. Yes, Seth got screwed. Punk said, "Don't fuck with me," and Drew has been getting fucked for the last 3 months.
Yeah,
and everybody just cheered everybody else.
That's exactly what's happening here. But before we head out of here, you know what I'm saying, I do want to jump over to NXT real quick, just real fast. The Rascals reform.
Yeah, man.
Like
NXT dog.
Listen, I'm really rocking with the NXT TNA thing, bro. Like all right. So Nash Carter, better known as formerly known as Nash Carter, Zachary Wentz. Finally he pops back up after some controversy happened a few years ago. It was pretty crazy, but I think he was vouched for by a lot of people within NXT, and they were like, "Yo, he's nothing like this," and everything like that.
It was a terrible joke. It was literally like some James Gunn shit. It was just
literally some James Gunn edgelord bullshit one night, and someone caught him at a bad time. So it's all that really was, but he's been able to rehab himself with this working in TNA. He's with Trey Miguel,
brother. That is what I was most interested in. Trey Miguel. Hey, we talked about Jordan Grace earlier, but Trey Miguel, keep your eye out.
Yeah.
Boy, him and Myron, them boys nice.
Yeah. Nice. Like I if anything, look, I was an MSK guy. I liked MSK a lot. Mm-hmm. And with the addition of Trey Miguel, with Wesley and their whole thing of trying to help Wesley find himself again and everything like that, I think is really, really dope. And especially at Gallus's expense, I'm with that. And of course, there was no better time than for his name to be said and for him to appear during this match on commentary. Joe Hendry pops up in NXT again,
milking this.
Yes, really milking this. Like, look, I think it's goofy. That's the thing. That's why people like it. Like, we're not over here saying like, hey, you about to get a banger out of Joe fucking Hendry, bro. Like, come on, man. No, we're not doing that. Joe Hendry's been wrestling a long time too.
Hey, bro, listen. But if my guy, wrestling veteran, Mr. Cool Shades himself, Orange Cassidy, can do this, damn it, Joe Hendry can do it too. Exactly, bro. Like, it's not gonna hurt. And this is the perfect place to do goofy shit is in NXT, bro. So like, it's not that serious, bro. Like, come on, man.
Like everybody's rocking with it. Don't be a hater. Like it's cool. Like I find it funny every time the dude pops up.
Oh,
like,
bro, when he interacted with Gallus, and they
yeah,
were
that
like,
was
"We've
some
been
funny
busting
shit.
our ass for years. You want to bring
You bring your ass over here, and you getting reactions. It's like, well, you're Gallus, bro. Like you're not cool.
Your character is not to be this, bro.
It's
You're
not to be this. Like
no.
they don't say Gallus and you appear. They say Gallus go away. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they do.
Like, y'all talk about Drew McIntyre so much. Go help him out. What
Right.
y'all doing?
Like go help him out. Like why are you mad at me? You know what I'm saying?
Like you don't see Judgment Day just jumping this man. You don't see.
Right.
Where were y'all with? Like if y'all was real, y'all would have stomped Punk's ass out in that donut shop over there.
That's what I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? But hey, he said y'all not even good in your own hood, man. So why y'all mad at me? You know what I'm saying? But hey, that was pretty cool. Javon Evans gets his lick back on Brooks Jensen. Hey, look, Javon.
It's only a matter of time, bro.
This kid,
bro.
man. I'm telling you,
matter of time, man.
20 years old. 20. Young OG.
Old dude, I ain't never heard of you before, bro.
And
go get your money up, not your funny up, bro.
Yeah, hey, get your money up. Hey, it's not. Hey, look, it's not his fault. You're a 6-year senior, bro. It's not his fault, man. You know what I'm saying? And also, he hitting clean Cody Cutters. I'm gonna tell you this: he hitting the cleanest Cody Cutters.
Clean.
You know what I mean? But yeah, Javon Evans gets it back in blood on Brooks Jensen. Ethan Page and Dante Chen have a little thing. You know, Ethan Page trying to pick on Dante, but Dante was giving him some pause, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I like my man from Metaphor. What's my man?
Oral Mensa. Yeah, Oral Mensa wants the fade. He wants that
Oral
fade.
Mensa said, I want the fade. Like I don't care. Well, you took my guy Noam out. I want the smoke.
I want the smoke.
I like how they're keeping this going right now.
Yeah.
And
I think it is about to line up to where like Oral Mensa is going to actually compete for the NXT Championship. So that's going to be something. I know, and that's not to take away from Trick Williams, who we saw, you know, sitting in a lounge, and he was on FaceTime with Ilya Dragunov. You know what I'm saying? On FaceTime with Ilya Dragunov, which is like, I think like the first time this has ever happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, which was kind of cool. I'm like, yo, I want to see more of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like Ilya Dragunov is like, you know, I'm hitting you up from the main roster. Like, it's different up here. You know what I'm saying? It's different on this main roster. You know what I'm saying? So like, all I can do is just provide you with a few gems and everything like that. But brother, it's a different ball game where I'm at now. But it's your time down there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go get it back. You can't be sitting in the lounge. You got to eat. You got to work. You know what I'm saying? You got to go get your title back. You know what I mean?
They're building up Great American Bash really nicely right now. Great American Bash in 2 weeks. And I think we're gonna get, so you know when NXT does, they do 2 weeks like back to back. So like Trick finna beat the dog shit out of Sean Spears, and that's gonna be hilarious. Watching that man sell the Trick V triggers, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be hilarious. And Ora Mensa, man, go on, give him the 15 minutes, man.
Yeah, give him the 15 minutes, man. Give him that 15. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what we can do.
And speaking of NXT and Metaphor, hey, shout out to my boy Shanti and Donna saying, "Hey, bro, fuck all that. Jakara Jackson right here, dog. What's up?
Hey, what's what's your number?"
She was going too. The folks started hating though, man.
Lash was like, "Nah, he broke. He broke."
And then look at married man said, coming in like, "Hey, brother, what you doing?
Hey, brother, what you doing?
You see what I'm doing? Nigga?
You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to Mac, nigga. Like, what's up?
Hey, nigga, what's up?
Like go on over there, man. Think so married ass on, bro.
Yo, I hate married niggas is the worst, except for the few homies I know that's cool.
Yeah.
You cool homies, but married niggas be the worst, dog. It's like you focusing too much on me because you was a fuckhead, dog. Let me be, dog.
Right, like let me be, man. You know what I'm saying? You go home to your wife and kids, bro.
Yeah,
leave me alone.
Like, bro, we just like, and then another thing too. It's like, my nigga, we just got here. We ain't
Right.
been here a week and you already cock blocking. Like, come on,
Like, chill out, bro. They told you they was down here in Orlando, nigga. Like, damn, move. Right. But yeah, man. Yo, shout out to him trying to shoot his shot. You know what I'm saying?
Off the rip,
Off the rip. It reminds me of a young man one day back when he was in high school. But but
hey man, two young men back in, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but hey, but yeah, also Tatum Paxley defeats Izzy Dane. Lola Vice defeats JC Jane. OC defeated OTM.
Hey, they was hooping. They was hooping. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, they showing me a little something. Can't lie.
OTM?
Hey man, look.
I'll tell you this. I'll take OTM over them Timberland boot niggas. I don't even know
any
their
day.
name.
That's any day,
I'll
bro. Like,
and I'm always team Jada Parker. So hey, you know what I'm saying.
Also, I don't know what we ain't got to the main event yet, so keep going.
No,
because I got a take on that, but yeah.
But we at the main event now. We at the main event. Obafemi, Duke Hudson.
That video with that accent, bro. I tried to tell y'all. I tried. Hey, I know. Look, it's me, bro.
Hey, what Shannon Sharp do? That's all I got to say on that, bro. Hey. I told you I wasn't an Obafemi guy, bro.
Hey, y'all was so quick. Y'all trying to do all this Wakanda shit, man. Yeah. Niggas just can't wait to just love Africa. But man, hey, I told y'all, I'll show you work. I think it was like volume 85. Africa don't love you, brother. Hey, it really don't. And then this man out here faking accents. Like,
nasty work. Hey, wrestling Winston Duke. Hey man.
Wrestling Winston Murphy.
You know that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Hey man. Yeah, anyway, Obafemi defeated Duke Hudson.
Shout out to you, Winston. I love you, bro.
He defeated Duke Hudson. Yes. Clean. He's still NXT North American champ. That was crazy.
Because Winston be saying like he just like
he did.
Big black nigga.
He said, He also says Obafemi time. So
hey, do with that what y'all will, brother.
What you want. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, Duke Hudson, salute, man. Yeah, bro. I don't know how much longer this chase you think is gonna keep on going, but man, yeah. Hey.
And also with Chase U, the Thea Hill with Roxanne thing.
Great American Bash.
Look, the Roxanne, I'm a bad person thing. It's not working for me. It's not working for me. I love Roxanne. I do. But her trying to be bad, I think Roxanne probably needs like a valet. She needs a valet to do her I'm a bad person talk, or someone to bully, you know what I'm saying, as her valet or something like that, because
she's like
it's like yeah. But it's just like, bro, it's not it.
Well, I have a feeling that come August 6th, whenever that 2-night Great American Bash is, she has her match with Thea Hill. I just got the feeling that when Roxanne is out there talking that shit, when that Julia music hits, it's just gonna be a little
hell coming. Hell
no
is
mercy.
On the way.
Literally no mercy.
No mercy. But yeah, but also and look, her and Thea are gonna put on a banger. They're gonna put Thea is one of the best in the ring, bro. One of the best in the ring. I may not feel her character a whole lot, but she is
whole it's not my thing. Yeah. But hey,
it's NXT.
It's NXT, bro. It's NXT. What you want me to do?
Exactly. It's been way worse, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, man. But yeah, that wraps up the NXT talk. That wraps up the Wrestle talk. We do have a tentative SummerSlam card so far, but we pretty much have talked about all of that already.
Yes.
So yeah, man. Like we're onward to episode 72 and to SummerSlam, which, by the way, is a pre-show prediction show live.
Live.
It's going to be live.
Where will we be live, brother? Where will we be live?
We will be live, of course, on YouTube, on Twitch, and for the first time, we're going to be live on Twitter, now known as X. We're going to be live on all 3 platforms for our prediction show for SummerSlam. So definitely tune in, pull up, get in the comments. Don't be saying nothing fragrant. Don't be getting all wild with it and everything.
We the last two brothers to get flagrant with.
Yeah. No, I had you booted out of here quick. Don't play with me.
No hesitation, and I will not care. Will not care. Nope. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna have a good time that night. You know what I'm saying? So episode 72, week after next. Definitely will be in the building for our pre-show taking place that Wednesday. But next week we got Luchador Mount Rushmore dropping on Patreon. Yes.
And then we got the SummerSlam show. Then we got more Patreon content right after that. So definitely be tuned in for a whole lot more. Larry, do we got anything else, brother?
Yes, I want to give a big shout out to my guy, Jordan Holt. I feel like he's about to have probably, if not his biggest, one of his biggest matches of his career coming up this Friday in the Charlotte area. It will be with Extreme World Wrestling for Extreme World Wrestling Kingdom Clash. He will be going against Richie Holiday, former MLW champion and one of the last of the, I consider, the big 3 for MLW, where it was him, Hammerstone, and Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
And you're gonna, as you see, Hammerstone's doing his thing, Fatu's doing his thing, and Richie's doing his thing too. So Jordan having that match, I think it's gonna be really great. And Extreme World Wrestling also airs on the Roku app as well as their YouTube channel. So this will be up eventually, but I just want to give my boy a shout out going into the match. Go kill that shit, gang. And hey, can't wait to catch the replay, brother.
Yes, sir. Do your thing, man. Detroit is over here standing behind you, brother. You are a hometown boy, so that's my guy. Shout out to him. Shout out to Zay Vegas. Shout out to the whole Ugly Gang.
Yes.
If you don't know what that is, look it up. You feel me? Get tapped in.
Also, Jordan, shout out to you join our Discord as well, man. And anybody who wants to join Discord, links in bio, man. Shout out to that beautiful Mid-Carter's Union Beacon. It's all there. So.
Yes, sir. It's all there. It's all there for the taking. You know what I'm saying? And also, don't forget, even on Twitter, tap into the MIC Pod community too.
Yes.
We got that on point. We got everything, man. We got it all, man. So definitely tap in, man. Tap in. Definitely show your work. Also,
man.
Episode will be out by the time this is out too. So definitely tap in. Show your work. It's going to be a crazy week.
And I'm going to tell y'all this too. By the time we get to the week of our live show, Show Your Work will definitely be doing something so ridiculous that I cannot say, but you just have to tap in live for that on the first of the month.
Yes, sir.
So tap in August 1st. And shout out to Nelson. Shout out to my boy Winston. Shout out to Youngin. By the time this comes out, Youngin, happy birthday, man.
Yes, happy birthday to Young.
30, you are no longer young, brother.
You are no longer Youngin. You are Trey now.
You are Trey. Officially 2 L's Trey.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah.
But yeah, man, but shout out to him. Also, shout out to Guest from the Stands podcast. Deconstructed. The Penny episode is out.
Yes.
The Penny episode is out. Definitely tap in on that.
Yes.
And also more fearless leader. Fearless stuff.
Woo!
Fearless leader on the way. A lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Too much.
Too much. Again, shout out to everybody that's rocks with the pod. Shout out to Jamal Shakur. Shout out to Donnie Lucci. Shout out my boy Vin Forte, man.
Vin Forte. My God.
Hey, my God, man. Stay strong. Eat your vitamins, Ashton. Stop eating the pork plates.
Fried ribs is crazy. Shout out to all y'all, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But hey, that's about it, man. That's it for this week. Be blessed. Be safe. Enjoy yourselves. We out. Peace. Thank you for listening to Mid Carters and Catering Podcast, a weekly podcast focused on pro wrestling and sports entertainment. Mid Carters and Catering Podcast is created and executive produced by Amir Johnson. Music, Miami Boulevard by Offbeat Ninja and Maple by Blair North. Special thanks goes out to Show Your Work Network and Guessing from the Stands podcast. Mid Carters and Catering is powered by the Union.